Vladimir Putin, the man who dominates Russian politics, feared and respected around the world. But behind the Kremlin walls, whispers circulate, rumors of secret affairs, hidden children, and a personal life shrouded in shadows. Born in 1952 in Leningrad, Putin rose from a modest Soviet childhood to the apex of power. Trained in the KGB, he learned early the art of secrecy, control, and influence. By 1999, he had become Russia's prime minister, and shortly after, acting president. Over the next 2 decades, he would consolidate power, dominate the media, and control the narrative of his public image. Tote public Putin was disciplined, calculated, and stoic. Yet behind the scenes, rumors swirled of relationships and children hidden from the public eye. A private life as secretive as his political maneuvers. Married to Lyudmila Putina since 1983, Putin maintained a marriage under extreme scrutiny. In 2013, the couple announced their divorce, officially ending 30 years of union. Long before the divorce, media speculation suggested that Putin maintained other relationships. Women who lived quietly, away from the public spotlight, their names seldom confirmed. One of the most persistent rumors involves Alina Kabava, an Olympic gymnast who has been linked to Putin for years. Though neither confirmed nor denied, media reports hint at a relationship extending into parenthood. Other sources suggest additional children, their existence kept secret from official records. Journalists have struggled for decades to confirm these claims, facing intense resistance from state-controlled media. Unlike Western leaders, Putin's private life is almost entirely shielded. Every photograph, appearance, or public statement is meticulously curated, leaving gaps filled by rumor and speculation. Sources close to the Kremlin describe a man whose personal life is compartmentalized, with trusted aides managing every detail. For Putin, privacy is not merely a preference, it is power. The birth of his daughters, Maria and Katerina, from his marriage to Lyudmila, was barely publicized. Their images were tightly controlled, and information about them carefully limited. After the divorce, speculation intensified. Paparazzi and investigative journalists attempted to track rumored children from other relationships, but the trail remained elusive. Alina Kabava has been reported to have children with Putin, though Russian authorities neither confirm nor deny. International media have relied on satellite imagery, social media, and anonymous sources to piece together a story that remains unverified. Other women allegedly connected to Putin have appeared in official photos or been mentioned in leaked reports, but verification is nearly impossible in Russia's tightly controlled media environment. Observers argue that Putin's secrecy is a deliberate strategy, rooted in KGB training, control the narrative, eliminate uncertainty, and prevent vulnerabilities from public exposure. Despite decades of rumors, Putin's official statements remain sparse. He rarely discusses his personal life, focusing instead on national security, foreign policy, and maintaining the image of the infallible leader. The secrecy has fueled global fascination. Western tabloids, investigative journalists, and biographers continuously attempt to uncover details, from hidden family estates to private holiday retreats in Russia. Some reports suggest that Putin has used offshore accounts, corporate structures, and private properties to obscure the identities of family members, further deepening the mystery. His daughters, if truly hidden, live lives largely removed from public scrutiny. Education, residencies, and travel are tightly managed, with public appearances rare or non-existent. The combination of state secrecy, personnel discretion, and media control has created an environment where speculation flows. Every photo, every appearance is dissected for clues. Political opponents and dissidents have tried to probe his private life, often facing retaliation, legal challenges, or disinformation campaigns designed to obscure the truth. Internationally, the intrigue surrounding Putin's personal life has become part of his mythos, a leader whose private affairs are as impenetrable as Russia's military and political structures. Journalists have pieced together timelines of reported relationships, private meetings, and alleged children, but confirmation remains out of reach. Each rumor is amplified by the secrecy that surrounds him. The Kremlin's silence is strategic. By withholding personal information, Putin maintains an aura of invulnerability, a leader who is always in control, even of his own narrative. Analysts argue that the secrecy around Putin's personal life serves multiple purposes: protection of family, prevention of political leverage, and reinforcement of the public image of an untouchable statesman. Even after more than 2 decades as Russia's leader, the fascination continues. Every new report, every rumored sighting, ignites international headlines and speculation about the real Vladimir Putin behind the Kremlin walls. From secret daughters to rumored affairs, the web of intrigue is vast. While facts remain scarce, the impact is undeniable. A leader whose personal life is as guarded as the nation he controls. This is a story of power, secrecy, and human desire intertwined with politics. Vladimir Putin, a man whose private world remains hidden in the shadows, leaving the world to wonder who truly inhabits the halls of the Kremlin. Rumors, speculation, and intrigue define the narrative. Every revelation or leak is met with silence or denial. The mystique grows, feeding the fascination and the legend. In Vladimir Putin's life reminds the world that the highest offices are not merely about public decisions. They are about the private choices that remain unseen, unspoken, and sometimes unknowable.